Welcome everybody to the Game Design and Development Workshop time on Triba. This is your host Sam Hebda, and we're here with our resident Blender and Unreal designer Zachary Grabas. He is an artist, creative, musician, and overall awesome dude. You should meet him if you're in Triba. If not, go to discord.gg/Triba to see this kind of stuff live, ask questions, learn a little bit about 3D modeling and animation, all the stuff that goes into building a cool game. And we also talk a little bit about game theory, stuff like that. If you have questions, put them in the game development channels. And otherwise, we'll just dive into it and start doing some stuff. Zach, how you doing, man? How was your week?
Um, Pretty uneventful, honestly.
I mean, guys, that's a good thing. First week of the month, first week of the year. So far, so good. I think no bad news is good news. So we'll take it. Take it. We're also excited about the gold launch. I have to just throw that in there before we get too far. That's next Wednesday, the 11th at 111, and lots of really awesome discounts and deals from the service providers in here. You can get graphic design, trailers, branding, websites, copywriting, and even work with influencers in the network. So check that out when we launch it. There's information and announcements. But today we're just going to do a little bit of casual hangout and game stuff, maybe play some activities afterwards, and then we'll have a great weekend and come back at it on Monday. So, this is Jade in the Fog of Fate, right?
Yes.
That's the current working title. We got a logo and splash screen and stuff he's been working on, but this world has been in the works for, what would you say, 5 months? 4 months?
I would say I th I think a few months. Well, the project itself has been in the works since like late August to early September, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been in the works for quite a bit.
It's come a long way. It's come a long way. I mean, it looks like it's a lot more optimized too. Um, what are you making right now? You're in the water.
Yeah, I'm
We're
making
underwater here. Can't breathe.
implementing an underwater screen effect. So when you go underwater, it actually looks like you're underwater.
Ah, yeah. Not just like you're under a blue bed sheet waving in the breeze.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, if you guys have played Sea of Thieves, you know that it can be quite terrifying under the water sometimes. I was playing with Zach the other day and I was swimming around getting some treasure. Come up out of the water, I'd turn around and like just get my face chomped by a shark. Like, hopefully there won't be any sharks in this one. Oh,
Don't worry about that.
so Loke Lake Man.
I remember there's a way to do this, but I can't remember what it is.
So what steps have you gone through so far? You've built the base environment. You know, you've added a lot of the aesthetics.
Yeah, I've built the environment. I've built out the actual character asset with all of the code. Quick look at that.
Oh yeah, look at those animations. There's a lot of work that goes into making all these movements.
Yeah. And also, since the last time, I've implemented the air dash.
Yes! Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. I love that. That was a much asked for feature. Pretty cool. Does that do damage on the ground?
No.
Okay.
I've actually made it so that when you're flying and you go towards, excuse me, like a hillside, you'll just automatically land.
That's kind of cool though. Can you go up and down, or is it just one height right now?
It's just this set height right now. And the reason is because I think it'll make for better like puzzle opportunities like platforming and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then you have to like find out how to go up a level. He kind of like glides
Yeah,
or hovers. Or is it a he or she? It's a she?
it's
It's a she. I keep saying he.
Hello, everyone. I just would like to tell everybody my favorite video game that gives me the best nostalgia in the world. You guys remember those like arcade games where it was like the little fish would eat the littler fish until it got bigger and then it would eat the slightly bigger fish?
Yeah.
I love that game. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Favorite game
Emma.
ever.
What about the blob game where you like absorb other blobs till you get big enough to absorb anything?
Like Agario?
Yeah, Gario, that's what it is.
Yeah, but like there's something that's so special about like that arcade game where you have like the 90s like the ball instead of like a joystick and you have this just giant ball mounted into like the dash of it and you use
Yeah.
that to move your little fish around. I don't know, there's just something about like sitting in some sticky roller blade thing playing Eat the
Oh,
Fish.
that's great.
But
The
yeah,
nostalgia factor is strong with this one.
it's gotta have like that sticky ball.
You gotta have that sticky ball. Okay. It is almost the end of the week. I'm so glad.
You guys know if they're still doing that thing where you could like Venmo a Ukrainian soldier and they'll Sharpie a message onto a missile and take a picture and send it to you for you?
A missile?
Yeah.
Why are they sending a missile?
In Ukraine?
They're
Or
sending
I
a
guess it's
missile
just
like,
like a mortar charge is the more correct terminology.
oh, it sounds like writing somebody's name on a bullet for them. Like, is it supposed to be like an encouraging thing, or like,
You Venmo the dude and he writes whatever you want and then he takes a picture of it and then sends it to you and then you can have that photo.
oh, you don't get the mortar shell
No, how the hell are they gonna give it to you? It's being shot.
once it's shot? They keep the shell.
No, they use that to make brass candle decor. Sell it at gun shows like normal people.
Oh, nice. That was a pretty cool little glide. We're getting a full walkthrough right now. Run
yeah.
through. Speed run.
I've decided today I'm gonna focus on environment creation. The last few times I've done a lot more in-depth stuff, but today I'm gonna work on the environment itself.
Cool.
Because
Okay.
especially in here, it's a little bit bare bones.
The graphics quality has dropped significantly on your camera for your screen share. Oh, it's coming back. Are
I
you
thought you were
sharing
talking.
it at like 1080p?
It's back to full for me.
Yeah, it looks
But yeah,
fine
it did
now.
drop down.
It only
Yeah,
dropped when you were like running into the new area.
yeah. I do also have to like adjust this area because it looks way too big.
It also
Like,
looks really bright. Like, isn't it underground?
yes, that has to do with trying to balance the quality with the frame rate because
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was
yeah, yeah, I've been trying to balance the quality of the lighting while also making it run at a decent frame rate because if I were to make this look like any better, like the lighting any better, it would run fine in here, but if I go outside into the outside area, it would run at like 20 to 30 FPS.
Don't they have like you know how you could add like crystals into the wall? Like in theory, like you could have like those glowing crystals in the wall, but then you basically like make an optical illusion where you have like you shade around the crystal, but it's not like an actual like light level. but it creates like this optical illusion because it looks like the crystals are illuminating everything because there's like an opacity layer over it and it just darkens the stone. If that makes any sense?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oof.
But yeah, some adjustments do definitely need to be made. But yeah, you can see when I'm out here, it's like 30 to 40 FPS, which is fine. I mean, as long as it's playable, it's not too much of a problem for me. But when you go in here, it goes up to like 50 to 60. Yeah, I've also tried to make these like invisible barriers a bit more obvious by placing these like big rock walls to make it obvious that you can't necessarily go over here yet. Or, like you can't skip areas because if you could, that would just ruin the progression. But yeah, today's going to be all about environment design, environment creation, and whatnot. Use my rocks. Here we go. And welcome to the part of the stream where everything goes quiet.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know how to fill the silence.
We're still working on that.
Yeah.
Are you streaming, Sam?
I am. I'm so tired though. I've just been sort of watching. Oh, Goldfish is here. What up, Goldfish? Goldfish is a big gamer. Big brain gamer.
Oh, is he in like the Twitch chat?
He's watching on Twitch, yeah. So if y'all also just drop a comment or something on Twitch, it'll help us get to affiliate by the end of the month. Hello. Hello, hello. We need to have some music or something. I feel like some background music I can play.
Yeah.
I can play Best of Zach 2022 again. Play.
Again.
It is slapping. Wait. What? It put in the best build NBA 2K history, still good on NBA 2K. Oh, that's not right. So has anybody done any more AI artwork recently?
No, I'm so conflicted on the use of AI because of ethical reasons, and I'm not normally someone to be like, yeah, but it's not ethical, so I won't do it. And I mean that in like, I don't mean that in like I'm a horrible person. I usually take that with more of a grain of salt. But like when I'm seeing re-rendered signatures in the corner of some AI images, I'm like, okay. I just find it difficult to use.
Like with watermarks or what? Why can't I stop
so
yawning?
Like,
There's no watermarks on the Midjourney stuff.
And some of the AI generated stuff, at least some of the stuff that I've been seeing, they'll like, especially if you generate in a specific style. So like say like traditional Japanese, or that's just my example. There's like some very popular artists that have very distinct like signatures that they sign all of their artwork with. And when they like machine learn, or I don't know that much about AI, when they, they submit images, thousands and thousands of images, so that the AI can learn how to generate that with like the prompts of the images that they submit. Well, they take that logo because they don't know how to separate the logo from like the actual art because it's in that rendering so often, and it just starts popping up in the re-rendered art, and it's like obvious that this is this person's signature in this style. So it just gets conflicting.
Yeah, I haven't run into that specific issue, but I did see one image I made that had like a watermark symbol on it that I guess it sort of thought that was supposed to be there based on all the images it looked at, which was
Like
kind of funny.
auto-generated like landscapes.
It was
have, like the Shutterfly logo, kind of like super light in the bottom.
Oh,
left
yeah.
corner.
Yeah, so I guess if you're using like stock photo terminology, it's more likely to do that. You gotta think more creatively about using the AI, because if you're just using it to generate something you could find on Unsplash or something like free, then you're better off just going there and finding something for free.
Yeah, but it just kind of like highlights the fact that it's just crawling.
Yeah, it's true. It is, and it's pretty cool that it can compose something new from all the different stuff, but it's very often, you know, it's just, there's a lot of mistakes it makes, so you gotta be careful. Like, you could generate something and then notice later it had a finger coming out of the ear or something.
Yeah, like it still has its mistakes, but it's still one of those things where you're like, ugh, it's scary to the point where like, it's like the same concept as AI generated text. Like it's never going to have, or maybe someday it will, it'll have that same ability to like have the fluidity of reading it. Like the fake paintings it makes are gonna have like weird crab fingers, at least for a while longer. That still makes it beneficial to like work with real artists, but it's one of those things where I don't know, I'm conflicted on the usage of it.
I'd rather work with real artists. It's hard to find hard-working
speaking of
artists,
Sam,
though. What's up?
Do you still need an artist for a cartoon website thing?
Yeah.
Okay, my friend's interested. I'm just gonna connect you with a DM.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
He's great at cartoon stuff. I think he might be a good fit, but we'll get you his portfolio so you can see what he does.
Thanks.
Yep. All right, cool.
But like I've also seen, especially on like Twitter, I've seen a bunch of accounts getting called out because they'll open up commissions and they're actually just AI generating art with a theme
Oh,
and then
that's...
claiming that they're making it.
Oh, come on. Come on. No one's gonna go for that. Why would you... I mean, I guess people are gonna go for it, but it's not a long-term, sustainable business model. I mean, I think it'd be cool to do something for the Dundies. The Tribe of Dundies, which we also still need to figure out, like, an actual list. We have the voting. We should probably rejuvenate that over the weekend. The Dundies votes.
Dundies?
The Dundies are, like, satirical awards for people on the team based on things that are, obvious about them. You know what a roast is? Like a...
Oh, I love
You know what a roast is. It's like a roast, but with titles and awards. Like, most likely to take a bathroom break in the middle of a meeting. That would be me. Like, they're not really things that you would necessarily be proud of, but you could be proud of in a community just because it, it shows that you're active, people know you. So...
Most likely to sleep through a meeting.
Who?
Me.
You're nominating yourself for that?
No, so I got one of those satirical awards once. I gotta find it. It was a cute little trophy. And I think it was, like, most likely to go off on a tangent.
Emma, nominated for most likely to be flying by the seat of her pants.
Most likely to not have a plan.
Most likely to shit post.
Literally.
Okay, who's most likely to gaslight? Bane. Bane.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Most likely to gaslight the conversation.
Dude, my dad's so
What
bad
else?
at
What-
that. He does that shit all the time. I mean, like, we'll be at a restaurant, and the chick walks up. She's, like, telling us our specials for the day, and he's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that that's the special of the day?" And I mean, like, this in the nicest way, because it's usually somebody that we know is the waitress. He wouldn't do this to some, like, poor random woman.
Yeah.
My
Most
dad is
likely.
the definition of gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. We could get my dad to sit in on a Triba meeting so that he could talk about his heydays of painting cars for a living.
Dude, if your dad's a businessman, get him in here. I'll feature him.
He's like, now he'd be more of the kind of guy to talk about like going into trades compared to like owning your own business, but it's still an interesting. He's
Well,
a
then I want to hear that experience too,
strange
you know?
man. He'd be like, "Why am I talking into the microphone?"
Guys, who
Because
else should
Ron's
get a
Discord
shit?
dad.
Who else should get a Dundee? I know I'm missing people. What if we just go look at all the top the top people on Orbit?
You should, what's his name? The guy who always clicks the
Hey,
welcome
Pipsy
to the
chick.
Discord server. The, like, one that replies with the little GIF.
That's Tony, right?
I think so. Most
I gave
likely
him most
to-
welcoming. What up? Or most likely to emote at you.
Exactly.
I like that. I'm gonna edit it. Most likely to emote at you.
I mean, okay, eventually, if you ever want to get, like, real trophies made, my, office neighbor, like, 2 shops down, she makes trophies
No
all the
way.
time. Yeah.
Does he ship them?
Yeah, she does.
Dude, would she be down to like do something like a discount for Triba members for a deal? It'd be cool to get a
You
trophy.
end up, like, bulk ordering.
Yeah, I'll bulk order them and then
I keep thinking, like, all of my neighbors would be hilarious people to bring into, like, a Triba meeting.
I'm down to do like location based stuff too. Could have a Triba branch.
Because, like, we
Local
have
commerce
my-
branches. Now that you're in the
Yeah,
Chamber
my,
of Commerce.
My shop, like, the person in the office with me is a quilt store. And then my neighbor is a succulent store. And then the neighbor to her is a jeweler who does trophies. And they're some of the most hilarious people.
That's awesome. We could get them on a panel, like operating in a
Oh my god.
operating in a
it would
local
be
business
hilarious.
group.
People
Family
would
and
ask the
business.
questions, and they're like, it's horrible.
It's horrible. We fight every day.
Every day.
He leaves the door open. It's like a, you know, a
Like,
four-way.
The things that you'd get petty over, ignored. Like, you
Yeah.
don't even know what people get petty over. Oh my gosh, if you park in someone's parking spot, oh my gosh. You are as good as... That's like the cardinal sin. Parking in someone's parking spot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you watched The Office?
Not really.
It's so great. You gotta watch The Office. It's the story of management and like family. Honestly, I've learned a lot of stuff that I've applied in Triba from The Office show.
He's just saying this because he's trying to get me to watch it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Like the past month or so, almost every call we've been in, just right out of left field, he's been like, "Hey, have you watched The Office?"
Sometimes it's right field. Sometimes it comes out of right field. All right. I don't discriminate on fields. Right
You
field,
should
left
hide
field,
snakes in the bushes.
in the bushes.
Yeah, in the video game I'm watching, he's putting bushes up. Should hide some snakes in there.
Yeah, are there gonna be snakes in this game?
I could include a boss fight that's a giant snake.
But it's like, okay, you have like 1 or 2 snakes, like just in the entirety of the game, but they don't actually do anything. They just kind of like follow you, and they're like angry, but they can't do anything. They're completely aesthetic. They just get angry and they like hiss at you, and then they like snake over at you until you fly away.
I mean, see, the thing is,
They just
that
wrap
if I'm
themselves
gonna
around your
add
foot.
something- if I'm gonna add something to my game, I want it to have at least some kind of context.
Yeah,
And
most
having
likely to
just
be
a-
out of left field.
Having just a giant snake just follow you around for no reason.
If you
Like,
land on it,
We'll
it
give you a
kills it,
special
and then
game
it'll
code,
get
Emma.
snake skin.
And you can have a snake that just like follows you around.
I'll mod it.
Mod it, yeah. I gotta go
It's
grab a
gonna be
cup of
like an
coffee. I'll be right back.
Angry purple snake, and if you land on it, you can crush it, and then if you like pick it up and drop it at like certain heights, it immediately turns into a belt that your dragon can wear.
what?
A snakeskin belt. See, I'm full of great ideas.
Okay.
Or like angry crows. Like, don't piss off the crows, because they'll like throw shit at you. But if you're nice to them, they'll bring you little trinkets.
I mean that's definitely possible, but I have no idea how I would do that. I think it'd be really cool if I included some like alien looking foliage. I mean, it's a fantasy game, so there's really no limit to what you can do.
Do you ever like render off of like real life plants? Or are you just using like what you have?
I'm just using what I have.
All right, I'm back. Yo, shout out to Goldfish and Pipsy Chick 18 for watching the stream as well. We appreciate your support on Twitch. You guys have music suggestions for non-copyright music, Goldfish especially, I need help. I've listened to Zach's music is good, but I've listened to it on repeat for too long. I know these tracks like the back of my hand.
Honestly, listen to the same track 20 times over, you're gonna get sick of it eventually.
Exactly. It's like I could listen to my favorite artist, Zach, for 20 minutes and oh boy, I got some stuff to do today before I wrap up for the weekend that I've just been putting off all week.
It's just when you work through the weekend.
This last day, this is the push. Working for the weekend here. Oh, you said
Actually,
work through the weekend?
Oh yeah, always.
I can't do that. I have to be a family man too. I'm not just a businessman, I'm a family man.
That's when you start waking
You'll
up at,
understand
like,
someday,
5
Emma.
a.m. I won't.
You're gonna stay single for your whole life?
No. I'm not even single now.
Okay. Well, this is news to me. Who's the lucky guy or girl?
Lucky man. I trapped him in a coon cage in high school and he's been stuck with me ever since.
Wait. So you're admitting on live stream that you have another human being in a coon cage somewhere?
He's not in the cage anymore.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Woo. What's his name?
I don't know. What is his name?
Redacted.
Coon.
We've gaslit all of his coworkers into thinking that I don't exist.
You don't. You're all in your
Exactly.
head, Emma.
I don't. I had to pick up one of his coworkers from like an event to like take him home because I was the DD. And he asked my boyfriend about him at work the next day, and he said, "I don't know what you're talking about. That was an Uber driver."
Yeah, can I get your Uber driver's number? That's great.
They're in your walls.
Maybe I don't understand what gaslighting actually means.
It's
Maybe
basically
you
lying.
don't. Maybe you do.
Maybe I don't.
What do you think gaslighting is?
I think Emma's doing it to me.
Am I?
Yeah.
Really?
That's yeah, I feel like that's gaslighting right there.
I think you're crazy,
It's-
Sam.
It's lying.
Okay,
it's
is that
lying to some-
gaslighting or is she being serious? I can't, you guys.
I honestly don't.
Honestly, Sam really. I don't even know how he's taking care of this server. He can't even figure out like the differential like definitions of something as simple as gaslighting.
Differential
Are you-
definition is not a word.
Are you sure about that? Because you don't even know what gaslighting means. So how are you supposed to know what that means? Who are you to tell me
Sam.
if a word is a word?
Sam, gaslighting is basically lying to someone until they believe something else.
I feel like you're lying to me though.
Is he?
I think
No,
so.
that's literally what gaslighting is.
But
It's
but
lying. to
Emma's
someone
gaslighting me
No,
and
it's
she's
not.
not lying to me, so I think you're wrong.
else.
I think you don't even know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm
None
talking
of
about.
you know what you're talking about.
I
I'm
think you're an
almost the only
illiterate
here.
person. I think you're a terrible human being, Zach.
Someone took
I don't
psychology
copy
Am I doing it?
101.
Am I doing it right, guys? Am I doing it?
I'm gonna clip this and share it as Tribe
No.
being a toxic server.
No. Delete VOD, end stream.
Just title it Triba has a skill issue.
Oh my gosh. Bro, that still needs to be like the official tribe shirt. I think I'm gonna start talking more about like how I do manage to be around for my family and work hard. B was saying stuff about
Sorry, I
that,
don't
like
think you're actually around. I think
I-
you're lying.
I don't want you guys
You
like
gonna start selling
okay,
a course too?
you know what? Can somebody mute Emma? Server mute.
Sam, I don't
You're
think
the
you exist.
admin of the server.
I don't actually get my hands dirty, Emma.
How to
Really?
avoid family and get work done. One
Now
one.
B's not actually a mod anymore. I don't like this. I'm gonna give you a hidden mod role where you just have permissions.
Yeah, I want all the permissions, but none of the
None
responsibilities.
of the all the perms, none of the responsibility.
You can't be considered admin or mod abuse if you're not actually a mod.
What if I just give her trial staff? Constantly just in a holding pattern.
You should give her a role that says couldn't take the pressure.
Yes.
I can repurpose one of the ENTJ roles.
Or just edit it to say can't cope.
Endlessly flustered.
Here, ISFP. We don't have any ISFPs. Can't cope.
Most unreliable member.
Sam, I don't think you exist.
Closer.
That's
Closer.
like saying Ohio exists.
All right,
I have to go tomorrow.
B. You now have a new role.
Oh, I can't see it. What is it?
It's still INFP.
It is?
No,
No,
it's
no,
not.
that's not.
That's a different one.
Yeah, no.
Can't
Bop,
Beautiful.
bop, bop. You're done. No, we love you, Samantha. You're not going anywhere. She's just repositioning herself so she can be even a better service to Tribo. It's
Oh,
honestly admirable. She's fallen on her sword for us.
He's gonna go get a squirrel cage and trap you. That's he can't
Yeah,
beat.
I have a coon cage set up here, B, actually. Just come on over here. Just
Got some wet cat food in it if you want.
wet cat
Yeah.
food.
Cat food?
Ew. I'm pretty sure coons go for shiny objects, not wet
No,
cat
they go
food.
for wet cat food. Have you ever catched a raccoon?
No, but I ate a lot of cat food last night.
not
just stunned silence.
I'm clipping that.
True story, actually.
All the vitamins and minerals I need to survive.
It's true story, actually. I played a lot of or I played like okay, y'all will like this.
Sam
I've been
eats cat food. Sam
please,
eats cat food.
please tell me you actually clipped that.
You eat
Oh my gosh.
Friskies?
I don't remember what
Friskies?
flavor it was. And we were in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. You do what you got to do to survive in those situations. There was cat food and I was hungry, all right? It
You
served a
stockpiled
purpose.
Dog food, not cat food. If
I
you're
had
gonna be
4
eating-
cans and then took on a horde of zombies and it worked.
Okay. Have you guys watched that episode of Extreme Cheapskates where the chick makes a tuna sandwich for her ex-husband and uses cat food? 'Cause it's like 30 cents cheaper.
No, my mind was on something else though because I've been like wanting to say this and
Makes
B's
sandwich-
here. And so Goldfish is watching and so is Summer, at least if they're still watching, if they have the volume on. I don't know, but I wanted to explain my idea. And I guess I'll turn on the camera. I'll turn on the camera for effect.
Your camera's not on.
I'm working on it, Emma. Gosh. So impatient.
Private is a toxic server. You shouldn't join.
All right, B. Last night, and well, actually, what we've been doing this whole week, my good friend Kevin, who I've known for like 10 years, he and I don't get to game very often because we're both married. We both have, well, he has cats. Same thing.
Way to
as
blame
kids.
it on your marriage.
It's yeah, Summer. It's your fault. Kevin and I never hang out. No, it's not. We both love our wives, but we wanted to play on like a scheduled activity time, and both of us have been free in the evening for like at least 2 hours to play something. So he wanted to set up, or I think him and Summer actually came up with it really, because they both really are into 7 Days to Die. And 7 Days to Die is like a server-based survival game, like Minecraft for adults. It's like a realistic
Isn't that kinda
Minecraft.
like Don't Starve.
It's no, not at all. I'll just
Oh.
say no, not at all, because you don't have a very good understanding of this genre. It's totally,
Says
it's
you.
like
You're
it.
playing with the guy who's married to cats.
This is me, my wife, and Goldfish joined us last night, and Kevin. And what you do is you start this survival server, and you just have to you start off with nothing, and you got to build a base in 7 days to survive a zombie horde that just attacks you. and
Do
it's
they
it.
attack you? Do
But
they
we only had
really
2
attack
hours.
you?
Yeah, every day is kind of like an hour. So we had 7 hours of gameplay, and we divided it up over 4 days, 3-4 days. And on the last day, we faced the horde together, and it was like a really cool bonding experience. Like every night at like 10, he would shut down the server because he would go to bed, so we couldn't keep playing it. We were all time locked into this progression, and you know we leveled up together. He showed us how to play it. We suffered through some really funny situations, and I want to do that kind of content with you know, a tribe, a team where we do something even once a week for an hour, for 3 or 4 hours, and we
A Minecraft server.
tribe of Minecraft, but it's like it's role playing kind of. You know, it's not just everybody doing their random
I
thing.
always end up as like the local crazy person.
Yeah, I can see that. Best eye roller. Steven's leaving. Okay, we made Steven leave. That's okay. Life goes on. So what do you think, Samantha? What do you think, Zach? Goldfish, Summer? Y'all are my streamers. We don't care what
I
Emma
thought-
has to say.
I think I zoned out.
Oh,
don't even
I was just
stream
saying
or,
like a once a
taking
month,
over the convo.
once a month or once a week, like 2 hour stream where we do like a progression in a game as a 4 group or something, a 4-way stream.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, kind of like
We should play Deep Rock Galactic
it's got to be something that
progression.
we have all, yeah, that has like a timed progression, like Minecraft. Everyone goes through at the same speed. You can have a server that pauses when you get off.
Okay.
Or we could go through something that has a story mission that's a 4-player story mission game, but I think it'd be cool even, I don't know, do you like survival games, B?
Yeah.
Because we could do 7 Days to Die. It's a really fun game and it's funny.
I haven't
I'd
played
be
that
down
one
to
yet.
try it, honestly.
Yeah, you and B going through it for the first time with me in the summer on live TV, and maybe have Goldfish and Kevin in if they can join. That'd be hilarious. Like, the
Yeah, I
fails
think
and
that's
the
what we
mo-
just-
the moments are great, and just like,
What if we
What?
just do it later today, like after I do this stuff?
well, I want to plan it out a little more strategically, and let people know we're going to be doing it so that it's actually more of a live experience. And then we also can, you know, flip together the funniest moments for a VOD, but it's going to be like a 7 to 10 hour experience over several weeks. Or if we want to do it, you know, in terms of what Shock Call said yesterday, B, I don't know if you're busy or you can listen for a second.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So you know how Shock Call was saying the rarity of events for actual like monetized content creation is important.
Mhm.
I think the workshops are fine because we're just hanging out and doing stuff for free. But if we're doing content to make content, like specifically entertainment value, and we want to do like, we want to do this as like a monthly thing or a quarterly
Mhm.
thing where we take a week and just do it in the evenings, 3 days out of the week, 4 days out of the week, and then make a VOD from it. So we're not doing a ton of stuff like all the time, but it's scheduled. People look forward to it. They show up. Maybe we make
Yeah.
it like you can actually chat if you're a sub, and you know, that kind of stuff. We can have people even join the Discord and just listen, but they can't talk or something if they're a sub,
Mhm.
and make it really fun, laughable content. I think we would have a blast.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, B sounds down. Zach sounds down. Summer?
Honestly, I feel more open to try new games than I used to. Mainly
It's-
because games have kind of become a bit boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's playing with friends that it makes games special, I think. Like, games, eventually you realize all games are very, very similar.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's just changing some certain things. I mean, same way with TV shows. Like, you watch enough TV, you're gonna realize like the plots repeat over and over and over. It's like, oh, this episode's a XYZ. Later, Emma. Toodles. But it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like going through a TV show with your, you know, your wife or your best friend or a group on here. We even could do a TV series together, but like a movie night. There's so much we can do, but we're really focused right now, and I don't want to deviate
you
and
wa-
start branching out until we launch Tribe of Gold. We have revenue, we can make stuff happen.
Yeah,
Right.
the more you watch The Office, the more you'll realize that I'm not going to watch the fucking Office.
That has nothing to do with it. Go watch The Office. I'm gonna start making memes about The Office and making sure I run ads specifically targeted to you on those. I never run ads, but I'm gonna run ads just to make sure that you see all the Office memes whenever you open up any social media. It'll just be unavoidable. You'll have to stay off all apps. And then I'm gonna just start spamming your Discord with said messages as well.
You're gonna start blackmailing me to have watched The Office.
I'm gonna indoctrinate you. Actually, it's your requirement to working with Tribo. You must have watched at least 75% of The Office 5
Our
times.
tribal legal requirement is
I'm a-
watch at least 70% of The Office.
At 5 times. You have to watch the whole thing at least twice. But you have to watch the best key episodes that are in our training material at least 5 times to make sure you understand it. And then you have to make an Office meme that I approve. These are the
Maybe after-
requirements to being Tribe staff, if you're wondering.
And then you have to make a game theory style video explaining every facet of the lore.
That's actually only for senior staff. It's a little far, Zach. It's a little too much.
It's a requirement. If you want to become a true gamer, if you want to become a fan of anything, you have to understand every facet of the lore and understand what parts of it are good and what parts of it are bad. If you like the part that no one else likes, then you're a fucking heathen. That's just how it works. If you like Halo 5 for any reason, everyone's gonna fucking hate you. And that's not an exaggeration, that's facts.
Alright. I
Someone
made this.
suggested the game Grounded for a 4-player game we could progress through.
Oh, did I miss that? Where are you seeing that?
I asked on Twitter on my account.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, B. How do you do Twitter so well?
When you have questions, you ask them to a group of people.
Do you think Discord can work like that for us if we started doing questions and stuff on general?
What do you mean on general?
Like in the general chat, I know we ask some questions, but
Oh, yeah, like I had that poll the other day of like which yeah, we should ask questions in there just to
What if
bring
we-
information out of people so we can get a cool broad like
I'll try this. Copy the link to your tweet and post it in
Okay.
the gaming chat on Triba and be like, @gamer, I think it's @gamer. What do you guys think? We're looking at doing some collaborative content
Good idea.
and see what they say. We could have a thread about that. That's what I want to start doing, is like making this the place to really ask those questions. But I mean, you got a response so fast on Twitter. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like right now, did you tweet out that you were live with this event?
I thought it was automated too.
Is it? I haven't checked the account yet.
No, it's not. Profile. Yeah, it doesn't say we're live. Let me. Is that Nightbot? Or do you
Think
do it
so?
manually?
I always do stuff manually because I don't like reoccurring tweets.
Uh,
Because yeah, if you go live every day but you don't tweet every day, then it's just like every tweet they have is the same going live tweet.
but if we
but
do
you
tweet
can't.
every day, it could be
Then
something
that's fine.
simple like.
Yeah, just make it sound
Is
think
it better
you
if
just
it's really
put it-
simple, just like live here? Or
catch up live now on Twitch.
yeah, talk to me now on Twitch. Talk
Yeah,
to us
you can
now.
you can do short stuff like that.
How do you set that up?
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
just
have
Google it. Twitter Twitch auto post.
I keep getting off track. I'm not sure.
Oh, stream elements apparently. Speaking of which, I need to fix the stream. Amparo tried to donate the other day on mobile, and it didn't even work.
No.
B, you're not even on staff, so I don't want to ask you this, but there's got to be a better way to link up our Twitch and our Discord, especially if we go affiliate, because then we're gonna have subs. If we do have subs, we're gonna have subs on both. Different prices on both. I need to put the emojis in there. Our panels are all wonky. Just needs work.
Yeah.
Gotta find a good streamer who wants to help manage that, not UB.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe Goldfish if you want to help with the stream stuff.
How do I at a role? Where does
You should have. Oh, you're not staff anymore. Oh, that sucks. Maybe we should make it so that everybody who's verified can at roles. Verified. Permissions. Can send messages and create posts, public threads, private threads, embed links, attach files, add reactions, external emojis, external stickers, mention everybody here and all roles. Wait, hold on. Even if the roles allowed mention this role's permission is disabled, they can also at mention. What? As members. Oh, I think what I need to do is go to do display for that actual role. Allow anyone to mention this role. Actually, it's already set up like that. Can you mention at gamer?
Is it gamer?
Mm-hmm.
Brings up Garrett. Oh wait, I think that might do it.
Do you want me to change it to gaming? There's also fun and content creator. What? Why is investing show up separately?
Member matching. I don't know that. Content creator isn't working. I'll just do that gamer.
Yeah, probably not set to everybody can mention it yet.
Okay.
Gamer's fine. One tag's fine. I just like to get two if I can, for events, like when we're going live for streamer. So when you go live on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to post in the channel,
Okay.
the events channel, at events and at streamer, because those are the two people who would be most interested.
Cool. Yeah, I can do that. I think that makes it easier when, yeah, I know I need to post this when I go live. I can
Yeah.
handle that.
Thank you. Okay, all of the roles like philosophy club or philosophy, co-working, gamer, health, productivity. We have a Patreon role. Mental health. I should probably make the location tags taggable. That'd be good. What other countries or places should we add? I have West Coast, Asia, UK, Florida, New York, Texas, North Carolina.
Or, I mean, just cover all the time zones, maybe.
Emma, you're east. Oh, Emma already left. She's West Coast, right? Or is she Central? Can't remember.
I don't remember where she said.
West Coast. I'm gonna put her on there. Oh, I need a Canada. That's such a low priority right now. I need to stop doing low priority stuff.
Running off, getting sidetracked.
I know. These tags do need to be set to taggable streamer, content creator, looking for co-founder, looking for work. So I've been so giddy recently because of this whole launch. Like, just had adrenaline all week, and now it's all like it's catching up to me. It is 1:08. I didn't realize how fast time had gone by today. We've just had some great discussion and conversation, chilling. We can hang out and keep playing some games and stuff. I think I'm going to stop the stream just so that we don't run on too long. But we will also be planning on doing some cool creative content, fun gaming, roleplay, stuff like that. So if you're interested, stop in the Discord and let us know what you want to play in the gaming channel. And we will see you on Monday for the live stream and content creation workshop with BU. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Spend some time with family. Hang out, relax. Don't stress about business. Let tomorrow worry about tomorrow. You can't change that. But we will be launching on Wednesday the 11th for the Trap of Gold. So make sure you get your friends in there before then. We'll have some really awesome discounts and deals. Plus, there is a chance to win an Amazon gift card if you're inviting people to the Discord server. A few other ways to do it. Check the announcements. And we'll catch you Monday. Take care, Triba.